Hey everybody, how is everyone doing this Wednesday? I hope everyone is doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Well, the scam sham continues. Today she went live saying, oh, she's so tired. I believe that's the title of this. I don't know. Oh, so tired. Oh, tired. I don't even know. This thing is only about an hour long because her internet cut out because she has crappy internet there in Syria. So let's get into this and see what she has to say. Didn't she say she was going to
Megan, edits, Mark, strawberries, Jessica.
Didn't she say she was going to cut back or stop the shisha? Guess not.
Coffee. Was okay. Very good. Gabrielle. It's great. You changed your picture. Hey, Fernanda. Breeze. Strawberries, normal set, Carla, Brooke, Saber, Jasmine, Nicole. Yeah, Hardy. Dorky. That's true scrape, unfortunately. Hey, Becca, Golden, Barbara, Layla. Bless Talented. Aw, thank you. Unless the artist is you, then I won't, cheese curd. No, it's Shisha. Going nuts over what? Yeah, cold phone? That sounds good. PayPal, there's my PayPal. Yeah, this isn't Kuwait.
You know, I'm pretty much sure that Chantal knows what she's doing is wrong and probably illegal. As far as the GoFundMe and the PayPal account and all of that. I don't think many of her Beezers know that it is probably illegal, and as to why it's illegal is because Syria has had a problem with money laundering, just illegal money activity, let's just put it that way, sometimes involving terrorist organizations. So that's why a lot of companies don't like to deal with money coming in and out of Syria, because for those reasons. So I don't know. Who knows what she's involved in? I don't trust the law. And Chantal is stupid enough to probably fall into some type of criminal activity like that because she thinks it's cool.
When do we get back to Canada? Do we do old-fashioned traditional Beezers? Depends what era. Shut up, RGM. We did block the comments, you loser. Get out of here.
What was that?
Thank you. Go tell that to reaction channels. They don't care about her because they talk about her in a negative way. I was positive on my channel. I tried to do something good for her. I did do something good for her. And you're not going to take...
First of all, none of the reaction channels has said anything negative about Sasa. And was that her in the background? You know, many of us suspected that Sasa lives in the house because that house is probably quite large. So she probably does live there. It's probably Salah's child.
Get away from me. So go freak out somewhere else. Bye. I'm not in the mood for your shit. Hey, YouTube lover. Barb. Depends what era. My dream is to set up a comfortable home for myself. Hey, Tammy. Julia. We're a Bees pad, content pad.
Excuse me. Your dream is to have the Beezers set up that comfortable home for you. You're actually not setting up shit. They're providing the money for that.
Like, it's the constant inferences that I did anything with malintent when it's them who are. Like, half-brain people in this community.
Yeah.
In that community. My Beezer community is awesome. Hey, Teardrop! Lisa? The long walk. Is it good? Yeah. Her family is way better off because of this. So those of you who helped her, thank you.
You know, the more and more she says that, the more and more I tend not to believe her. Because usually people that do stuff like this, as far as helping people, they won't keep going on and on about it. They will say what they have to say about it if there was any type of controversy, and then they will just let it be that. But she continues to try and defend it which makes her look more guilty.
In many ways, like I said, hey, Pierre. And I especially don't have to prove it to anybody who thinks that way. Y'all can sit in.
But you said you were, though. But see, that's where the
you.
problem lies, Chantal. Because you were the one yourself that said you were going to post all the receipts so nobody could, say anything about it. And then you retracted on that and didn't do that at all. So people are going to continue to bring it up and talk about it as long as you don't show receipts for that. So it's your own fault.
Yeah, to show her marriage certificate. The only really personal information I'd have to block out, like how much money was given to me and stuff. No, I can't put the GoFundMe under my name. No, he didn't say that. I saw his live strawberries. Liar.
He did say that.
Because he would have preferred to use a different name if he'd known it would have shown. Hi, Katie.
He literally, I saw the clip from, Forgive Me. The one that translates. I cannot remember her channel. It was on Twitter. Forgive me for not remembering. She had posted the little clip where Pete said he wished that his name didn't show and he wasn't involved in it. And the thing is about Chantal, she has a habit of preying on men with mental disabilities and kind of manipulating them into doing what she wants done. And I think that's the situation here with Pete's. It's another example of her taking advantage of a man with mental disabilities.
Oh, you're babysitting. Because you're allowed to fundraise for somebody. It's my bank information on there, so. I didn't lose the GoFundMe. They just paused us being able to take funds, or me, I should say. But I'm not going to be getting the funds anyways. But I'm not going to take the funds.
And speaking of this, let me make this comment. Speaking of that, I've always wondered because Salah seems like, how do I say this? He seems like he has some mental disabilities of his own. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm stating facts just based on what I've seen. I wouldn't be surprised, like in his Tinder profile or Plenty of Fish profile, or whatever app they were on, if that was listed and that was, is that what she sought out on the dating site? Who knows? Like I said, she goes after men like this. Easy to control, easy to manipulate.
I'm gonna have, like, it's all.
She's a predator.
I'm gonna have family pay for whatever I need from it. But I'm allowed to use PayPal. So that's why it's in there. I just can't use the fundraiser, is what they told me. I can, if you go look at my community tab and you Google it. I know, Gabrielle. I told you, half brain, that's why. Hi, Carefree. We hate Chantal in Syria. It's so boring. When I said that I miss Canada also, I want to go home, I want to go back. Oh, we're going to try to sabotage everybody because we're psychotic. Yeah, true, Hardly Quinn, right? Really, Nicole? Was it not a good breakup? Ours is amicable, like, I know, Tammy, like, they're so pathetic. If they don't see that, if they don't have the self-awareness to sit there and see that somebody who's not even bothering them is not problematic anymore, they have nothing to talk about, so they have to go real life and try to ruin everyone's life and just be so pathetic. That's on that. Like, they're just dumb. It's so tiring. Yeah, I've kept all the money, Lisa. I was able to keep the money. Yep. It's great. I know, peasant. I'm just trying to get home. And the people who are moaning, why shouldn't we
but then why is that everybody's responsibility then? That's what I don't understand. I'm just trying to get home. Why is that everyone else's responsibility? That's what I don't get. Why should everyone else pay for your stupidity? You're the one that got yourself there. You get yourself out of there.
You did not give a dime of your money to me. So
doesn't
why
matter.
are you crying? Do you have a problem with what someone else does with their money? It's not your business.
It is. I'm sorry. I think it is our business as reaction channels, and watching the live streams and seeing the people in the chat and how they complain, about not having money, and how they talk about being on a fixed income, receiving government checks and things like that, as well as having elderly people in here, which sometimes they're easily manipulated as well by somebody like you, Chantal. And you can take advantage of these types of people. And that's what it seems you're doing in this situation again. So all of us as reaction channels have every right to call you out for your scamming and your manipulation of elderly people in your community.
If I'm asking business, even if you were planning to help, but you want to know my business, no, then don't help me. You're not entitled to that information just because I'm asking for help. And obviously, how is it a scam if I'm raising the money and I'm going to be using it to move exactly what I need it for?
Because it's a scam.
So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You
don't
upset.
get it.
I'm just tired.
You don't get it. Just because you're going to use it for what you're saying you're going to use it for doesn't make it not a scam. It's still a scam. I don't understand why you don't understand that. But again, you're a scammer and a liar, so that's the way you think.
Yes, I think you would be too. Let's be real. Yeah, I know, Deirdre. Anyway. Oh! Why are they banning Stephen King? Hey, Leanne. Sort of CM. Yeah, then we met the internet, right? They hate their lives. I know, Bobby Joe. I don't understand the mentality. That's,
I actually don't.
Really, Strawberry?
Life.
Sorry about that. I know, Lily. I have enough to catch a flight. But I don't have enough I'm not ready to go yet because I don't have anything set up.
But this is the thing. This is what I don't understand. She needs this $8,000 to $10,000 because she has enough to fly now. So the rest of the money, I assume, from what she said, is going to go for, first month, last month deposit, all of that sort of thing. But then what is she going to do month to month after that? Like, how is she going to keep up the bills, buy furniture, all this sort of thing? How is she going to pay for that? Is she expecting her viewers, the Beezers, to front all of this for utilities, the rent, the furniture, maybe even possibly a car? Because she did bring that up as far as renting a car. She expects them to pay for all of this, as well as pay for their monthly memberships, and as well as sending her super chats. She expects all of this. It makes no sense to me, and I don't understand why people continue to give her money.
A place to stay. I donated from the heart, and I appreciate you, Carefree. I really do. And I'm keeping that money, all of it, to, put together, and, yeah. Nashi supply. Hey, SB. There's not even any Nashis, apparently, in some Canadian cities, so I'm allowed to receive normal, donations, just not the fundraiser. Yeah, let's try turning off the video. Let's see if that helps the internet. Sorry, guys, it's just I have to, But if I go back to Canada, we'll have better internet. And I don't say... Yeah, Bobby, you can... Sure. Hi, Michaela. So I was saying I can receive normal PayPal donations, but not do the fundraiser through them. So I will... but they reinstated my PayPal, and that's what they told me. So somebody sent me... Thank you to whoever sent... I always reply with a thank you to whoever sends something. And, stop explaining myself. Yeah.
The entitlement with her is so disgusting. I can't even believe that there are people like this that exist in the world. It's so gross.
Cape Cod chips. Yeah, I had to go off camera because the buffering is bad. Sorry. Yeah, marzipan, but I do use it for what it's intended. You know? I know, it is, teardrop, it is. But whatever, I peel it and
I mean,
they
that's
investigate.
not really true, because the whole Sasa thing, when she wanted money for that, that was strictly supposed to be for the school tuition, as well as I guess transportation to the school. That's what it initially started out to be. Then it turned into all of a sudden a bunch of clothes for school. Then it turned into supplies for school. You know, all this sort of thing kind of gets added onto it. I don't believe her. She's such a liar. She's saying all of this, but like I said, it's a scam. You could smell it a mile away.
Just because a hater doesn't like me and tells lies, like, I'm able to prove things.
Please.
You know?
You didn't prove
Hey, Debbie.
Sasa.
So they literally just reinstated it. They have to. Yeah. I see your point, Marzipan. So, whatever. So yeah, I just got home not long ago. We left early and I feel like a villain. Because they were kind of not wanting us to leave. It's a gift, yeah. And it's very helpful, you know, like, I do want to go sooner than later because, you know, I just really, you know, want to, and, yeah.
I think there's something going on. Like I said, she wants to go sooner than later. Like I said, I think there's something going on behind the scenes that she's not talking about, and I think once she gets to Canada, maybe she'll explain. I don't know, maybe they got into some trouble there as well. Who knows? Maybe they give her a specific time period where she needs to be out of there. I don't know. Time will tell.
I get overwhelmed sometimes. Hey, create chaos gossip. Boo. The thing is that it's kind of creepy, like right now. I know, teardrop, like,
What is this? This person, this alleged black man, because I don't know why they proclaimed that, but they did. What's their name? And then we met the internet. You cannot let people that don't love themselves project opinions that are unsolicited, and it's not a factor. They scream, I need validation, and people love misery, and it keeps company. Well, that sounds like you describe Chantal, not us.
yeah, true. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just worried about things getting volatile again.
Again, it's been volatile.
So I kind of want to go sooner than later. And also, yeah. But we went at around, why is it buffering? Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, crap's about to go down in Syria. If you've been following that, that's why she wants to get out of there. She knows it.
Did you guys hear the part about the dudes getting killed? No, volatile with, like, the situation here. Like, people are getting murdered in their shops.
Yes.
There was two men who got killed in their shops today. In our town. Near our town, anyway.
That's been going on for quite a while. I don't understand why all of a sudden she's afraid. That's been going on for quite a while. Interesting. Maybe it's people that they know.
No, not with Salah. I don't know, SCM. If I can, but yeah. So that's why yeah. Well, it wasn't right in our town, but near it.
It's been going on the whole time.
Maybe, Miss Blackwood. I don't know why they did it. Just some kind of conflict.
Come on.
But
it's not some type of conflict. It's literally ISIS going around killing people. That's what's going on there.
We went there about pretty dark. Like 1 a.m. Oh my god. I'm not even answering that. It's not me who set up the GoFundMe, right? It was Pete. So he has to withdraw the money in Canada. That's why. But see, half brain. They can't even figure that out. It's not going to Salah. It's not your business. It's going towards my moving. Anyways. And then we were there till about 8.
The fact that she says it's none of your business, but these are the people Donating. It's none of your business. If you gave a donation, none of your business.
That's a long time. 7 hours. I don't know. To me, that's enough. But then, like, I feel like they were upset because I wanted to go, like, you know, because I'm very just tired of it, like, mentally exhausted from socializing.
Wow. I thought that was her new
No, I
life,
don't have a joint account
though.
with Pete's. It's a GoFundMe.
Remember how she said it was like she loved it? She's becoming more social butterfly out there in Syria. Now she can't stand it.
If you don't want to donate, mind your damn business.
Wow.
Hi, Margie.
So
I know,
rude.
MG. Like, really? Does anyone have extra
rude.
brain cells to donate to Gore World or
You know
what?
what? Just her attitude right here, how anybody would donate money to her or give her money with that type of attitude, y'all are sick.
And then they wonder why I'm bitchy. This is why. Like, I think you guys, I don't know. I just have a low tolerance for stupidity like that. Hey, Lan. Okay. It's not attached to his bank account. But I can easily transfer him money. Like, he can easily take it out or whatever, you know? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I might just use it. I don't know. We'll see. Like, whenever I get there, if I have the money in the GoFundMe, I can withdraw it when I get there and use it to pay rent or whatever.
She better, I was thinking about this last night. She better hope that Salah is not involved in some type of money laundering or criminal activity or something like that, because the authorities are probably watching all of this, especially when she is dealing with like PayPal and GoFundMe and all that. You don't think the government watches all these things and watches, you know, transactions, the washing of money, that sort of thing? I'm gonna like literally crash out and fall out if Pete's gets implicated in something like this. if the shit goes down and it's bigger than what we all suspect, can you imagine? All because he was manipulated by Chantal.
Probably YouTube lover. Hey, Night Owl. I know, Carefree. Yes, right, Teardrop. So I felt really bad because I feel like they want to spend more time because they like spending time with us. You know, it's not like they're trying to torture me. It's just that, it's just like, ugh. I feel bad trying to explain, like, my mental health, and I get exhausted being around. There was, like, a lot of people, and after about 3 hours, like, screaming children, it just really gets to my brain. And I mean that in the nicest way. That's just how I am. Like, I'm trying to be true to myself, right? I'm just being honest.
How could she say that and then she says she loves being around Sasa? She hates children so much. All that, those comments that she made, she loves Sasa. Sasa's her twin. They love spending time together. I would never let my child around Chantal. She hates children.
Yeah, Lan. I know people, you know, like, from the West will understand, you know? Terry, I have a job. Are you saying that just because people have a job? There's people with 3 jobs who still can't afford things. You don't know my full financial situation.
Yeah, and 3 jobs, literally, did she even, like, listen to herself? There are people with 3 jobs that can't afford things, but they're going to work. They're working at 3 jobs. What are you doing, Chantal? You don't work. You just lay around, you eat, and you expect people to throw money at you for doing nothing. You make no sense.
Are you going to donate? No? So then shut it.
Wow.
Bye.
She needs to be punched.
See ya. Why are people pocket watching so obsessively? Why? You're an introvert? Yeah, you know.
Wow. Breezeth, really? You hate your kids too? As a stay-at-home mom, I feel you. I always say I want to be on an island where I don't have to hear a bird chirp. It's a lot. Maybe you shouldn't have had children then, Breezeth.
Very loud for very long, yeah. As a stay-at-home mom, I feel you. I always say I want to be on an island where I don't even hear a bird chirp. Yes. Right, like, go somewhere else. No one cares. Bye. Get a job. Yeah, okay. Get a job. Yeah, I got a job here. You'd all report me. So get a life. Hey, Jill.
She's doing it again. Report me. Report me. Okay, then we will. You said to do it.
Yeah, but I feel like that's seen as rude here, Lan, you know?
Excuse me, this individual here. And this person, this guy. And then we met the internet. When people are doing that, they are hating because people don't want to watch them. It's why you and not me. It's jealousy trait. Nobody's jealous of Chantal. What are we jealous of? I don't understand why that's thrown around so much. Name one thing out of Chantal's life that any reaction channel is jealous of. One thing.
I just feel like I am, and I hate that feeling. I feel like I've had to change so much of myself to try to fit in and appeal to other people. Like, no, I'm done with that. I am who.
She's tired of playing that character. Like I said, that's part of her mental disorder. If you want to look up histrionic personality disorder, that's her. Whatever guys she's with, she will morph into that character. Before it was El Skeletor. Before that, it was BB. This time it was Glitter Tit Salah. She tried to morph to the character. She's tired of it, and she doesn't want to be that character anymore. That's all it is.
I am. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm tired of, like, I feel like, you know, and I'm not, like, downing the culture because I respect it, obviously, but I feel like I've, for a long time, tried to fit in, and I don't. I had to change who I am. I have to be someone else, and I'm tired of that.
Wow.
Like, I don't want to. I want to be me.
But then, but what that shows to all of us by you saying that none of this was genuine since the beginning. Because if you're coming on here saying that you were basically not being yourself and it was all a lie, it was basically a character, like I said, it was all false. It was all fake. It was all a scam.
I don't know. And I want to not be ashamed of who I am. I feel like I'm ashamed. Like I'm, you know, like I feel like, especially because I can't have kids, I feel like I am looked down on.
I mean, that's kind of sad. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I think I've said this before. I always, ever since she had her hysterectomy, because she was with BB, she was in a relationship. I mean, she had her little hiccups cheating on him or whatever. But then it's like when she had her hysterectomy and then moved out and went in and lived in the villa with Pete's, it's like she all of a sudden turned into some like hoe. Like just men. I'm horny. I need men. That's like she like changed into this weird character that was kind of weird. And I always got the impression that she was doing all of that because she felt less of a woman because she had her uterus removed. And I felt like she was trying to compensate and try to be, she thought that that was the way that she would be more appealing to men for some reason, because she felt like less of a woman because she had no uterus. I always had that feeling with her.
Oh, and I don't want to feel that way because where I'm from, there's a lot of women who don't have kids. I don't want to be part of a culture where everyone has a million kids.
Wow.
And it's like normal and, you know,
I mean,
people.
There's people in Canada as well that have like a lot of children. I wouldn't even say that's really a cultural thing. That's just like how you're brought up. Either you're brought up, you know, in large families and you have a lot of kids and that sort of thing. I don't know.
Pressure. There's like pressure.
I mean, it is
like,
cultural.
I don't know. I don't want to be part of that.
I'm backtracking. That is kind of cultural in the Arabic, not the Arabic, the Middle Eastern community, as far as to carry on the surname. So they won't want to have more children. So yeah, I backtrack.
Anymore. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, I mean that with respect. But anyway.
I mean, I could see why she would feel...
that's why I'm asking for help, Scully.
I mean, I could see why she would feel insecure about that. About not being able to have kids around other people, you know, that are probably asking her, when are you going to have a kid? When are you going to have a kid? Are you pregnant? I'm sure many people were asking her if she was pregnant because of her size and all of that. So I could see for her why that would be an issue, because she's already insecure. She could say that she's the most secure woman. She could say all of that, all she wants. She's a very, very insecure individual. And that on top of it, yeah, I could see that. No,
I don't want a man. Strawberries. I'm good.
I mean, if she was anybody else, somebody that had an actual soul, I would actually feel bad for her. And, that sort of going through something like that as far as not being able to have children. But I actually thank God that she cannot have children because of the things that she has said about children. So thank the Lord she cannot have children.
Yeah, I know, Katie. You know what I mean? I'm the odd one out. Yeah. You don't need them to be complete, but in this culture, yes, you do. Yeah, Monica. Salah has never made me feel that way, though. That's why I've gotten this far. Hey, strawberries, thank you. Strawberry with chocolate.
But I think he was doing that because he was getting the money. I don't think he really gives a shit whether you can have children or not.
I think you have to have a PayPal account to send normal PayPal, yeah. With the fundraiser, you didn't. Oh, Lavisa, no, you're not blocked. With the fundraiser, you didn't have to have an account, but to send money now, you do, yeah. It is a hard time. It is hard because...
Yeah, and
it's like...
This Katie comment, people think our lives as women aren't fulfilled if we don't, and that's bullshit. I agree. You don't have to have children to have a full life as a woman. You can make... I think it's shows how strong you are as a woman to make that choice to not have children and go after your career or whatever it is you want to do. I think that shows that you're a very strong woman to make that choice. I respect a lot of women that do that decide that having children is not the choice for them because they want to concentrate on their career or whatever life they want to live. Those are strong women.
I guess, yeah. Coming from a traditional Southern family, I'm held to a standard as a wife people can't even hold themselves to. Sister and mom-in-law aren't even married, never had been. Well, that's the thing. And Kingston, all-inclusive, really living I roll. Yeah, vulgar. It's not the norm, though. Hey, KT. And she's I don't know. I think it might be different if you're a dude of a family,
Yeah, it's different. Salah's the male, and they want him to carry on the name. So that's the issue.
No, right, Carefree.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, there are families here that probably pressure women, to get married, have children, do that whole thing, just as much here in the Western world. Just like the Middle East, especially depending on your ethnicity sometimes, and even your religion. I know, coming from a Roman Catholic family, that's like a legit thing, getting married, having children, all that sort of thing. So it does happen in the Western world. It's not exclusive to the Middle East.
Aw, Tiny Shamrocks! You're number one. Thank you. I love the super sticker. It's so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's cute. Hey, Missy Med. Thanks, Teardrop. You're sweet. My dogs are my kids. I'm just saying, that's the kind of life... I've always been fighting this insecurity. I don't talk about... There's so many personal feelings I don't talk about online, Because I've kind of been in denial about it, no, that's not who I am anymore. I'm a traditional wife, and I'm not. And if we both have different needs in life, the mature and responsible thing to do is go separate ways, even if we love each other.
But that's the funny thing about it. Ever since this thing started 3 years ago, all of us, as reaction channels, have been calling her out on this because we've watched her for years, and we know the real person that she is. And we knew being a traditional housewife in any kind of aspect is not Chantal. She would never be able to live like that. So like I said, once again, reaction channels have been validated.
Really, Monica? Yeah, Yeah. No, they know I can't have kids, but... Yeah, maybe. No, I'm not. Yeah, Gabrielle. I don't know. Right, Lily. And
What is this? Suck it, peasant penguin. Suck it, haters and the money hounds reactors. Nobody, look at, I don't understand why you guys giving money to her think that it's making us upset or get pissed off. We don't really give a shit. The only thing that we don't like is people that are being taken advantage of by Chantal. That's the only thing. We don't care.
that's the thing. Life is
Give
too
the
short,
money.
like Breeze. Like, life is
We
too
just don't want
short to
people taken
feel
advantage of.
inadequate, especially when you can surround yourself in an environment where you feel whole. You know?
But you'll
and I'm
never
not,
have
like,
that.
again, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's just, it's literally like fitting a circle, because I'm a circle shape, into a square little box that I'm just not made for. And yes,
She is never going to feel whole. She is never going to feel whole. She's going to be searching and searching and searching for the rest of her life because she refuses to do any kind of work to heal or get rid of any demons that she has. She has issues, clearly, that she needs to work on. She never works on that. She will never feel whole, ever.
it took me a while to realize that, and I've tried because I love Salah, and I do love a lot of things about the culture, maybe to visit, but for permanent, it's not going to work. So I'm trying to enjoy myself now. Peasant Penguin, suck it, haters and the money hounds reactors. Thank you, Peasant Penguin. Appreciate you. Thank you. Really, Wolf Pup? It's not just an Easter thing, but you see more women without having children in the West, I'd say. For sure.
You know why? Because we have freedom. That's why. We have freedom of choice. If the women in that part of the world had that choice, then you wouldn't see, these large families like that. They have no choice there.
Margie, there's people your age for sure. Breeze, if it's true, though, Yeah, it can be. It's not about getting high at all. It's a lot more than that. Yeah, but the thing is like, Tiny! Oh, thank you, Tiny! Who got them? Hey, Andre.
See,
Who got them?
this is what reactors have a problem with. Like I said, it's not the money. It's somebody like this, Bobby Joe. I will help out more hopefully this Friday. Love you, Chantal and Julia. I want you home. Okay, the fact that they don't have the money and they were saying, well, maybe I'll get more money this Friday and I can help you out. If that thought is running through your mind where you don't have the money and you have to wait to give the money, you shouldn't be giving money.
Ready, set, bees. See, I've got one. Bobby Joe, I will help out more hopefully this Friday. I love you. Chantal and Julia, I want you home. Thank you, Bobby Joe. You're very kind. Thank you. And of course, if you guys don't have it, don't even think about it.
Yeah, right.
I'm just, asking. All you can do is ask.
If you don't have it, don't give it, but I'm just asking. Does that make sense? Okay. Manipulation.
Thank you, Loretta. Thank you so much. Who got the gifts? Yeah. Thanks for the link. Yeah, it's actually, she needs less to go to Canada than she did to come here. Tiny Shamrocks, thank you. Appreciate you. Peasant Penguin, welcome to Very Important Bees. Hey, Sneakerhead. Yeah, forget about the hater. I know. I am gonna from now on. I just wanted to say my piece, Hey, Keeper. I'm asking for 5K. Lisa P. I don't want a PayPal account, but I want to help a little. Aw, thank you, Lisa. That really helps. Thank you so much. Anything helps, I appreciate you. Yeah. Let's go. This is the longest you've ever done anything. Yeah, because I did have a really good time with Salah. A lot of them. I really had a good time in Kuwait.
Who says that? If you're married and you love somebody and the relationship is over, is that what you say at the end of a relationship? I had a really good time with him. That doesn't hit me right. Like I said, it's all a scam. The entire thing.
At the time, Thailand, we were watching the vlogs again. We were showing some company we had here some of the vlogs, and I really enjoyed that. But he understands too. because he understands that's the reason he doesn't want to go to Canada, because he's afraid of that culture shock, having seen me go through it, you know, like getting kind of like, I need to go back to my culture because like that's just who I am, and that's not going to change, and I don't feel like I should have to change. If it would just be natural, fully, like I haven't been coming online and complaining about it a lot. Sometimes, yes. Peasant gifted peasant. Maybe at first, Strawberries, he was more open-minded, but no. I said you're pretty traditional for somebody who...
Please, Salah is westernized, so this statement that Strawberries and Cream made, 100% right. Salah is pretty Western in nature. He is. Come on. Especially after all that crap he said to Kybella. Really, Chantal? You expect all of us to buy that bullshit you're trying to throw? Come on.
Claimed to be open-minded when I met you. That's good, Liv. I hope I can have some. None of your money I need to save. Yeah, maybe with other Muslims, but I don't know. Canadian girl, yay for the return of Foodie Beauty to Canada. Let's go. Thank you, Canadian girl. Thank you, Peasant Penguin, for the new Beezers. I don't miss Wendy's. I miss some food, though. McDonald's. Truth, very good. Thank you so much, Canadian. I appreciate you guys. Yes, even Super Chats help.
It's funny how her tone of voice changes.
Oh, thank you, Carefree. Appreciate you.
Her tone of voice changes when the money starts coming in. It's interesting. Her voice gets higher pitched, and she does like that baby sounding voice.
And have a good night. Monica got one. Ready, set, bees.
All she cares about is money.
True, if there were Canadian expats, I guess, but it's very limited for me, opportunity-wise. I'm somebody who's very career-oriented, and I know, like...
What? What are you saying now? What? She's somebody that's very career-oriented. Man.
If I didn't have as many health problems that prevented me from doing more, and, you know, I feel like I just want to work on, like, you know, my channel, and certain things really mean a lot to me, you know?
How is she very, like, explain to me, how are you very career oriented, but yet you're expecting all these people to front your costs, right? How is that career oriented? Because all the career oriented people that I know don't do that. They work. They make their own money. They don't beg. So you, my dear, have never been career oriented ever in your lifetime, ever.
So I can't picture just like being just a housewife, but nothing wrong if you are. You're probably not a YouTuber, and you know, there's limited things to do here. And I get bored very easy. You know?
Man.
It's better to, well, the GoFundMe is on hold right now, but it's better to probably donate through PayPal, because they take 30%, but it still adds up in the end. If you're watching my videos, Margie, that really helps too. Okay, so right now I have $82 in Super Chat.
Oh, by the way, if you hear like snoring, that's Lady. Let me see if I could sneak the phone over here. Hold on. She's over here snoring. That's what you're hearing if you hear that.
I know fruit yogurt. They just said they just wanted him to confirm what it was for, so he did that. So we're just waiting to see if they'll unfreeze it, and that's it. But they reported the PayPal fundraiser, which they told me that that would be prohibited while I'm here. But using my normal PayPal for donations is fine. Yeah. So right now, I put it on my community tab, but I have about $1,730, okay, saved from you guys, so thank you. And then I have $377 on GoFundMe, but it's frozen. So that's how much I got. And people are saying, why would you think about a villa? Why don't you just go for an apartment?
Yeah.
Because apartments, like the one bedroom, look at that small crappy one bedroom I was in. $1,400, no utilities included. When you can get a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom villa, a beautiful villa with like a washer dryer in it, AC, all that stuff for like 20.
The entitlement. I literally want to throw something right now. The entitlement with this one. The entitlement. What most people, if they don't have the money, you know, to pay for a villa, they will pay for whatever dump they can get. Like I remember our first dump, let me just say that, with working girls turning tricks like outside my bedroom window. Okay, that's the type of dump we lived in. You know, if that's all you can afford, that's what you pay for. The privilege of this one, like she expects, you know, to live in a top-notch like condo, townhouse, something like that. Not an apartment. No, she's too good for an apartment. What a bitch.
$100. That is more worth it to me.
What a bitch. And you don't understand why people don't like you, Chantal.
They call it the villa,
Wow.
Nicole. I'm aiming for like, I would say like between 8 to 10K would be really good.
Wow.
Because I need ticket. I don't know how much, right now it's cheaper, but I don't know how much it's going to be when I can leave.
How are you aiming? You're not aiming for shit. You're expecting people to flip the bill for this. So you're not doing anything. You're not aiming for nothing. You're just a bum. Like, I'd rather give money to a homeless person that's standing off the 405 freeway with a sign, because at least they're working. I'd rather give them $10,000 than you.
No, Teardrop, seriously, you don't have to. No way. I don't accept that. You are doing your modding job, and you're very...
Oh, look at Teardrop. Chantal, I will try and give a few bucks soon. I want to help even a little. So when is your government check coming in, Teardrop? Because that's where the money's going to be coming from, right? Your welfare check? I'm assuming.
And I know you're struggling, so don't even worry about that.
It'd be a shame if somebody reported you.
I don't want people to give if they can't. Really, I don't. Really can be. I need first and last month's rent when I move in somewhere. I will pay out of pocket if I have to stay. If I can't raise enough money to go home sooner, I'll just stay here longer. But I'd prefer to go sooner than later.
Look at that.
And I have a lot of debts I'm trying to pay. I have a lot of like financial things right now, and I'm not making.
What is that saying? Beggars can't be choosers. Did you ever hear that, Chantal?
Really as much money as I was. So yeah, I do need the help. It's not like I don't need it, you know? Yeah, well, SB, like I said, the apartments are, you know, they're very expensive, no matter what, in Canada. What about a job? I think, like, I'll be able to...
I mean, how much are apartments there? In Cornwall? Like, what, $2,000, $2,500 a month? 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom? That's not that expensive. Compared to, like, Los Angeles, that's a good price. Maybe if you got a job, Chantal, you'd be able to afford that.
Get more money from YouTube if I can go up and do more. It's very restricted.
Didn't we hear this all?
I can't vlog. I can't even, like...
We heard this all before. We heard this in Kuwait. We heard this in Thailand twice. We heard this in the whole Syria thing. Now, this is the excuse in order to get her back to Canada, saying that she'll do more things in Canada, you know, when she, you know, gets there, and there's more things to do there because there's nothing there in Syria. Like I said before, I'm sorry I keep saying that, this is like jail talk or drug addict talk. You know, when they get out of jail or whatever, and they say they're going to clean up their life, they're going to do this, that, whatever, and then they don't do shit.
Whole life in the house, like, in one spot. It's kind of boring, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Monica, there's a lot of things I gotta do. I think so, Lan. Some airlines do. Maybe, SB. I don't want to be too far from my family because of, you know, quality of life also.
Oh, man. Like, she's so around, like, she's around her family.
No.
Like, her family was such part of her, was so much part of her content, you know, back in the Villa days. So much part of that, right? What a joke, man.
And not in Canada. $300 a week?
Yeah, and I agree with that. Pete's attitude, strawberries and cream, Pete's attitude needs an adjustment, especially on religion and God. Yeah, especially, I did the mistake of going to watch the video dealing with the Charlie Kirk thing. Now, like I've said before, I wasn't a fan of Charlie Kirk. But that doesn't mean that you should say all these vile things. And that's what Pete did. He's a very twisted and disgusting individual. He honestly, he should be locked up.
Kind of, Monica. Some places, yeah. I feel like I've done almost everything. I mean, we still have to go to the souk, but after that, there's, Anyway, so law understands.
Excuse me, Peter Cottontail. People are just jealous that they have to wait and save and work hard for an apartment and you didn't mind asking for the handout. Don't let the haters get you down. No, that's not the case, because some of us literally could go buy an apartment building if we wanted to. But that's, our choice.
He wish his real name wasn't attached, because he didn't want to use his real name, but... Yeah, so... I'm not going to talk about, my faith right now, Keeper. No offense. I'm not saying that to be rude, but... I'm just focusing on,
Yeah, they're good comments, all the cats. If you're desperate, you can't be so picky. Rent a room until you start making more money. That's the truth. If she's so desperate and she wants to get out of there, she could find, one of those, Days Inn cheap-ass motels or whatever. Go live there. I think they rent by the week until you start, doing content where you can make enough money, where you can afford an apartment. Do something like that. At least contribute to the rebuilding of your own life, Chantal.
No, I'd rather stay here until I'm ready to go. I don't want to be stressed out,
Wow. Look at that. Such arrogance. Such privilege. Such entitlement. It's sick.
No. Yeah.
I don't know. This is the thing that blows my mind with it, because I was raised, and I still feel like when you do hard work and then you make your own money, you appreciate it more, because you know that you did that and you worked for it yourself and you didn't have to rely on anybody. The fact that she can come on here and be so just blatant with the entitlement, I can't get my mind around it. I can't. I've never seen anybody like this in my life. Especially, I've never seen anybody like this in my life that didn't come from a rich family. Now, if she came from a very rich family, because I do know some people like this, then I could say, okay, yeah, they have the excuse because they've been, coddled their whole life. That's why they're like that. But Chantal is literally from the hood of Cornwall, and she behaves like this. It's really mind-blowing.
Katie Kate. Which hotel is $39, Marzipan?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Skeletor? Didn't he take you there?
So... Is it back? I know strawberry.
Strawberries and cream. Chantal, people are saying Salah frosted the windows of Crisco, or that's what it looked like when you showed the wall. Oh, I gotta look up this picture. I have not seen the photo.
I said how stupid that is, that they have nothing to talk about. Hey, Orange Pulp. Crisco windows. Okay. is that supposed to be funny? Should I laugh?
I mean...
He discombobulated!
It might be useful. I don't know. I mean, couldn't you use it to, grease the window so that it slides easier? Because I know you could... The Crisco is not just for frying. What is that scene from The Help? I love that movie, The Help. When she talks about Crisco and how she likes it, and how she puts it on her husband's feet. Yeah, Crisco. You could do a lot of things with Crisco.
But of course they'll make fun of somebody's house in Syria because they're pieces of crap. I know, they're dumb, childish idiots, exactly. They're adults, though, Teardrop. That's the thing.
I didn't see anything.
And they're not embarrassed about it.
I don't know what she's talking about. I have not seen any reaction channels making fun of the house in Syria. I mean, if it took place, I don't know about it. So, I mean, I wouldn't make fun of the house. If you keep it clean, who cares?
When did I say I wasn't going to return the money if I don't go? When did I say I wasn't going to return the money if I don't go? Did you donate username or be so for real yourself? You didn't even donate.
What does that even matter?
Which hotels, Marzipan, and where? And they probably have bugs after $45 a day. Even the crappy Nights Inn is more than that. There's no way. Imagine making fun of someone's home in a war zone, right? Right. I would rather stay on the street than Nights Inn. Nope.
Then go on the street, Chantal. I mean, literally, you're homeless. Go on the street then. I'm sure Canada has some shelters for you to stay in. Go there.
Coffee prices, what? People put yogurt on windows? We don't even have Crisco here. Crisco is a sanctioned brand. We don't have that brand here. Like, half a brain.
I mean, technically you do. It's called lard or tallow. It's not probably under the name of Crisco, but you do have that stuff there.
I'm not in an emergency dire, like, I won't leave tomorrow. I don't have to leave tomorrow. So far, but two people got killed today, which isn't a good sign. But, I said this from the get-go before I asked for...
Like how she's nonchalant about that. Like, literally, ever since she landed there, there's been people getting killed. All over the place. And now she's just realizing that, oh my goodness, it's dangerous here. 2 people have been killed.
Donations, basically scrounged. Hey, Katie. That I'm going to try to raise money to leave sooner. If I don't, then I will wait till I save it. That's it. Yeah, really, Jill. That's their brains, so they have no content. Pumpkin Starbucks? Yeah, kinda. I'm not gonna lie. Remember the pumpkin cream cold brew? They're expensive, though. I won't be going every day. That's for sure.
You know what? I saw a video. Somebody went to a coffee place, and they got a pumpkin latte or something like that. And the little coffee shop was actually putting them in little pumpkins. Like, they would carve the pumpkin out and put the latte in the pumpkin. I mean, it was kind of cute. But, I mean, that's like a waste of a pumpkin.
We just make coffee at home. I'll probably continue to make coffee the Arabic way. It's so easy. Oh, Wanda, yeah, I can see you. I think you came in when I was buffering, and I said, hi, Wanda. Can you hear me? No, you're not blocked at all, Wanda. Hey, Zambia. Hey, Be Free. I checked. No, nobody reached out to me, and I checked the global affairs thing. They don't give you money to move.
The fact that this idiot would go on a global affairs website and check to see if they give you money to move. Hello?
That's if you're like in an emergency situation, like in war or something like that. I think something, I don't know.
She's stupid.
They have consular services, but none of them include, giving you money for first and last month's rent. It's still hot, kind of.
What does she think this is? I don't get it. They don't give you money, first and last month's rent. What do you think this is? I mean, the entitlement where she thinks like governments are supposed to just hand over stuff. People are just supposed to hand over stuff. She's not going to work, but you're just supposed to give her stuff.
Actually. Hey, Be Free.
Lady. Those are fireworks.
$10 a latte, I know. Crisco is a tub of grease, I know. Yeah, because, why would anyone, how do you even think of that? Why would anyone put Crisco on a window? Is that from personal experience?
I don't know. Like I said, yeah. You could.
Fireworks. You can, yeah, that is fireworks. You can hear that, at the end. Right, SB. I'm not considered low-income strange. Not by government standards. Oh, Wanda, I can accept normal PayPals. I just can't use the PayPal fundraiser while I'm here.
I'm curious. I'm going to have to look it up. I wonder what that is. What's the poverty line in Canada? As far as what you make a year. What would she be considered? I don't know how much she makes a year. I know she's not making that much. I wonder what... Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up.
I can accept normal PayPal, so they reinstated my normal account. YouTube lovers. Well, Peter Cottontail, if you don't want to donate, that's fine. That's it. Yeah, it's fireworks. They do that every night. No, strawberries. I think you know that. Hey, Melanie. Maybe. Hi, Yusuf.
And that's the thing. I think, you know what she did? The manipulation in this video is all of a sudden talking about the 2 people dying. Because, like I said, there's been people that have been getting killed the entire time she has been there. Why bring that up now? Because remember before she said that stuff wasn't even going on. She doesn't know what anybody's talking about. There's nothing going on here. I don't know what you're talking about. Now all of a sudden, people being killed is part of the manipulation. Why? Because she's trying to play on people's sympathies and like, in, you know, fear for her being in danger. It's another way of her manipulating money out of these people.
I don't know if they could be celebrating anything. Graduation, wedding, whatever. If you don't have a PayPal, you can't donate through PayPal, no. I had Makluba. Yeah. Yeah, I had some good experiences here. Just learn, cultural-wise, you know. It's just not going to be how Julia reacts to the snow. Breeza. I don't think people drink in this town. I know, right, SB? Discombobulated, yes, I know. If it's not possible for her to come, for some reason, Salah will take care of her. He's the dad. He's the second parent. Hope you and Nora can stay in touch. Yes. You guys would freak out. The price of chips here, 20 cents a bag of cheesies. Yeah, if you want to donate, super chats are fine as well, yeah. I haven't had a drink since you saw me sloshed. Yusuf, money so you can go to Orange Julep and buy Harry number 5. Thank you, Yusuf. I appreciate you. She'll definitely be able to go with me. Good.
Yeah. All the cats. Just curious, do you find it embarrassing at all to ask for such a large amount of money from your audience? Yeah, she should be embarrassed. That is embarrassing. As a 40, how old is she? 41, 42? 41, 42-year-old woman to be on here asking for that amount of money with such arrogance. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
No, I don't find it embarrassing because people don't have to donate. You know? I'm just, listen, people steal views from me. They've made thousands and thousands of dollars off my content and berating me every day. I'm not entitled to ask for some help so I can like go set my life back up and try to improve my entertainment for you guys, you know?
No,
whatever.
No, you're not.
Oh, sorry.
Because reaction channels actually put in work, you know, doing reactions, and some of us take time to research and find out things and all of that. So no, you're not entitled to any of that.
And no, I see you, Be Free. Hey, Texas. $8 for Cheeto Puffs? Listen, go to No Frills. Their chips are $1 something. Hey, Windhammer. I don't know how much it is to fly with Julia. That's why I'm, you know, being conservative with what I asked for. Right, Truth Theory. Merch? Here and there.
And I was looking it up. For her to fly with that cat from Syria, she's going to have to get a note from the vet or some type of documentation within 10 days of her departure. Will she do that? Probably not. So that's why I said my guess is that Julia will not be taking the trip to Canada.
It will be fine if Julia stays with Salah, especially if the travel will be too hard on her. People underestimate how hard that kind of travel is for a pet. That's something that's why I didn't want to take BBJ and Sam, because they are right, Jenny. Sam, number one, BBJ was like 100 in human years, maybe 150. She was Mr. Burns, and she's not well. So traveling to the Middle East is not just like going a few hours. It's like 24 hours of traveling or so, depending how long your layover is. And Sam He's a long hair cat. I don't know. I was afraid of him overeating. I was just really afraid, and I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. And I'm afraid for Julia too, but
she doesn't. She's full of shit. She doesn't want to deal with the pets. She doesn't want the responsibility. That's the only reason. It has nothing to do with the cat being traumatized or anything like that. It's all her. She doesn't want to be bothered.
I don't know. If you buy the ticket now and you go to change the date, I think they charge you what the new price would be at that time. Yeah, thanks, Tiny Shamrocks. Nobody understands that. They think I'm just like abandoning, you know. But oh, it costs $500 for 2-hour flight. Okay, Missy Med. Great value chips. That's great, right? You think I should just change it? I mean, buy the ticket now?
Can she ever do anything on her
Yeah,
own?
I'm afraid for her. But I definitely want to bring her. I don't know, SB.
Yeah, there you go. Strawberries and cream. Someone possibly, Sansa looked it up and said 2,000 to get Julia home plus a few weeks quarantine. Yep, I told you. They quarantine pets because they don't want these pets bringing in some strange disease or parasite into the ecosystem of whatever country you're going into. So that's 100% correct.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap, Grange. I know. I saw that. I found in a plane. Like 5 something. That's really low because when I used to travel between Kuwait and Canada, it was so much more. It was like 1,500. Sometimes it would be like 1,100, but... Thank Kelvin. Only the change fee, SB, really? I don't know. I'll have to ask them because I'm pretty sure I changed once when I was in Canada and I had to pay the difference. But I could be wrong. I don't know, Strawberries. Hey, and Sapphire. Just exhausted mentally. Yeah, they charged like maybe 300 US, I think, to bring Julia from Kuwait to Syria, and that's only like a couple hour flight. I'm trying to get home as soon as I can.
Yeah, but that's also within that country, because how many years ago was this? This was years ago when we had Rottweilers. We purchased a Rottweiler from a breeder in another state on the East Coast because there's a specific Rottweiler that we like. And just to ship from one state to another, it's like over $1,000. So it's not cheap to ship an animal.
I want to be stuck and uncomfortable there and like, you know, so there's no Starbucks, no. I have to pay the difference and change the fee. That's what I thought, Tara. Because what if like the flight is 500 now? No, Kelly. So.
And before anybody says anything about, oh my goodness, I'm buying purebred dogs, I'm horrible and all of that. No, we buy specific purebred dogs because we use them as guard dogs because my husband works at night, so we need specific types of dogs. As far as like pound dogs, we have a couple of those dogs that have been rescued from the pound, so we're not a family that just only strictly buys purebred dogs. We also go to the local pounds and get dogs there as well.
Yeah, I know, but I think we're fine with spending like more time together before we actually have to leave each other, you know? I would fly out of probably Damascus, Wanda. Teardrop, I know nothing about planes. What did you say? Or buy a plane ticket that has one free change. Qatar does that. Just look at the difference economy. I'll look into it. Planes make you nervous?
Oh yeah, the ring.
Butterflies, I don't think you have, I don't know if...
Strawberries brought it up. Don't forget the ring sale when you're doing your budget. It's got to be $1,500, $2,000 or more. I don't remember.
Black and brain cells, if you were dropped as a child.
What?
But, scamming means raising money and not using it for its intended purpose.
No, that's not.
I'm not dry begging, I'm wet begging.
It doesn't oh my God, that was gross. Please don't. Wet and Chantal shouldn't go in the same sentence. It doesn't matter if it's still scamming, even if it's going for the intended purpose, Chantal. Look up the definition and you'll see your face.
And nobody has to pay for anything, Tilly. Did you pay for anything? No? Shut it. Hey, Marie. Yes, I am rude to people like you. What, do you want a hug after you're accusing me of scamming people? I don't think so.
No, you deserve a slap.
You're rude after they've been rude to me. Like, what? What do you want, a handshake? Come over for coffee after you've been rude to me. Like, what? What do you expect?
I mean, yeah, and like a normal person, like if they've had a disagreement with somebody, yeah, they probably would invite them over for coffee or tea or something like that to discuss the disagreement. So yeah, that would be absolutely normal.
Right, YouTube lover? Hey, weird Barbie. Right, Shamrocks, am I crazy or what?
Yes.
Like Anna Majnouni? You come in here accusing me of scamming people,
You're
and then
local.
say I'm rude when I'm responding to your rudeness. Thank you, Kimberly. Katie, I'm just telling someone off. The GoFundMe says I'm up to 603. Maybe it's working. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. Monica writes. 1-800 sell gold. We did sell the ring. It's gonna help. It says 603, so that will put me at 603. What's 603? $2,400. It's getting there, guys. We can do it. No, vlogger. 603. I'm at what? 25% of my goal. No, that's only 2. No, that's not really. 25%. The selling of the ring is sad. Well, you know, I don't like wearing rings anyways.
Oh, all of a sudden.
And if it will help me, GoFundMe is anonymous. Yes, you can be anonymous, yes.
I don't know. Barbecue Chillin' has like the best intro with that song and the ring edit that she has in it. You used to love to wear that ring though and show it all the time. Now all of a sudden you don't like to wear rings? Interesting, Chantal.
Gotta get there for Halloween. Oh, 25%, you're right, yeah. Woo! I don't think I can get the money here, no. I'll have to, like, book my ticket. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get it somehow.
Man.
Don't worry.
That sounds
There's a GoFundMe one.
That sounds illegal. I don't know how I'm going to get the money, but I'm going to get it here somehow. I don't know. That sounds kind of like money laundering. That's what it sounds like to me.
You didn't know? Yes. Hold on, let me try to pin it.
It's funny. She's like literally admitting to crimes in this. It's hilarious. I don't think she realizes that she does that a lot. Like, especially during this whole 3 years, she's like incriminating
herself. There's a community tab post. I'm not sure. I'm not withdrawing the money now anyway, but if for some reason I can't withdraw it, they'll just refund everybody. Oh, you're leaving, Missy Med? Yeah, Wanda. What did you ask, Layla? GoFundMe is better, yeah. You can see how much I've raised. No, he's just busy, Caribou.
What is this? A teardrop. Then block everyone that doesn't kiss their ugly, flat, lying, hypocritical asses. 100. Excuse me, whitey lover. My ass isn't flat. Ask my husband.
You're too cool. No, we're not. Well, some questions maybe. Depends
my
what it is.
husband likes it.
Listen. Yes, I think we can all agree.
If anybody has excuse me, whitey lover. If anybody has a flat ass, it's Chantal. She has like literal frog ass. And if you don't know what that is, Google frog butt. There you go. That's Chantal.
Better. I need better internet to do my job. That's for sure.
Well,
I can't be off camera all the time. You know? Yeah, Truth Fairy, but I don't know if I want to tell people because you know how reaction channels are, you know? But it's only like...
She wants to brag. She wants to flex.
And I'm going to split that with, obviously, with Salah because he bought the ring and...
Please.
He's trying to set up a life here. Like I said, he just bought a car with cash.
Again, the
which
car
is thousands
flex.
of dollars.
What?
He did
Thousands of dollars. Could that be the thousands of dollars that were raised from Sasa? And like whatever money you were giving him from your own AdSense? Because clearly you haven't been in control of your money at all. Because if you had been in control of your money, you would have enough money to fly home. So is that how he was able to pay thousands of dollars for this luxury vehicle that he's driving around?
Before I was planning on leaving, and he needs a car and other things. Like, you know, we just, you know, internet is acting up. See, I need better internet. Smoked tofu with tossed season and gnocchi. Smoked tofu is actually really good with, like, pad thai or, like, noodles. Am I back? That's in and out.
Yeah, Scully is right. It's your ring, Chantal. It was a gift. Oh my, I have never heard of splitting the cost of a ring. Yeah, exactly. That's because, you know why? Because Salah didn't buy that ring for her. She paid for that ring. That cheap Cracker Jack box looking ring. What did he say?
Hold on, guys. I'm just going to get a treat.
I'm going back. What did YouTube Lover say?
I got a curl.
What is this? Dainty DeVito, YouTube Lover, or Whitey Lover. What are you implying? That reaction channels would unalive someone? That's a horror statement. Their kid. I don't see what Whitey Lover said. Did they delete the comment? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see the comment. I'm wondering. I'm sure somebody will post it.
Ground on the ground. Okay. Okay. Hi, Asteria. Roxanne donated. Thank you, Roxanne. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Jenny.
Quit chewing.
Oh, thanks, Breeza.
I can't. I'm gonna have to stop. Like if she's chewing.
Okay, no more. Thank you, Break. You're a Beezer. Yes, 664. Wow. I'm eating jelly candies.
Oh my
That's the only thing around here. Sorry. Please don't eat close to the mic.
Yeah.
Beauty bite.
For the love.
What will I miss about Syria? This house. I know people think it's got Crisco windows, and it's actually...
So the question, what would you miss about Syria? So the first response anybody would think, you're breaking up with your husband, would be, my husband and his family, I'm going to really miss him. No, it's the house. That's her first response.
Now that it's been upgraded, I love it. It's very big property. Hey, Anastasia. I'm going to miss Salah. I'm going to miss Sasa. I'm going to miss family. I'm going to miss friends. I'm going to miss people. Cute, breathe it.
She's going to miss shit.
Nothing's going to happen to Sasa. I'm actually going to use some of my ring money to spoil people before we leave. Have some living money,
So, wait a minute. Did she just say she's actually going to use some of that money to spoil people before she leaves? So she wants to leave and look like this big shot by raining gifts and money on people before she leaves. You hear that, Beezers? You hear that? Tell me again how it's not a scam.
But also, I'm gonna miss some food, like the traditional food. I'm gonna miss, like, a lot of things. But check what, Wanda? Check what? About Canada?
Look at, see, there you go. Somebody said it. Layla, please prioritize your money. That is the one thing Salah has tried to teach you. You can't afford to be buying gifts for other people at this point, which is the truth. So like I said, scammy, scammer.
Okay, hold on a minute. Am I back? I'm gonna miss 5G internet. I miss 5G internet. I miss cooking streams. I am well loved. I want to say that Salah is an amazing husband. He's really awesome. What happened? Wait, what? What? Wanda! Oh my gosh, Wanda, thank you! Oh no! Thank you, Wanda. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. That is going to be so helpful. Thank you.
Is Wanda a character or a new character?
Yes, and Tiny Shamrocks.
That name doesn't sound familiar.
Thank you so much. You've been so helpful. I don't know if you want me to say, but...
Jenny T says it too. Why would you use the money to spoil people when you are wanting donations to get back to Canada? I don't get it. Exactly, because she's a scamming cow.
Or keep it private, but... Oh, sorry. Wanda, thank you. Margie, I'm gonna buy you that $2 bag of chips, don't worry.
Oh, how lovely. So nice.
Thank you. No, they take 2.9, Layla. And Tiny Shamrocks has donated also privately, like, a big amount. Well, a big amount. Yes, big amount. About, like, I don't know if you want me to say, but a big chunk of that 1,700 is from her, so, or him, or whoever. Thank you so much, Tiny Shamrocks, and Wanda, thank you so much. That means a lot. So now I'm at, okay, what's 1,700 plus
so
13,
bizarre.
Whatever.
It's so bizarre that she wants to come on here and, like, she wants to say the amount of the money so bad because she wants to flex it because she thinks everybody's going to get jealous of, like, this amount of money. But in the scheme of things, it's not that much money. It's funny.
Thank you, Wanda. Oh, sorry. 3K! Oh, yeah, and the super chats, too. That's right, from Carefree, the big super chats.
And we get paid next week. I believe on Monday, I think we get paid. So then you have to configure all that in.
Yeah, no, 3K now, I think.
She's going to be at least like 4,000 or 5,000.
Thank you, Megan. Okay.
With next week's payday, probably like 4,000 to 5,000 she'll be at.
His donations were from stolen funds? Well, how does that have to do with me? And AdSense money. Well, this paycheck is not... I'm not going to have these super chats on it.
Egg on legs? I heard rumors about Anime Sucks catching some charges and that the donations were possible from stolen funds. Anyone got the deets? I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. Maybe it's on the farms. Yeah, I'm wondering, is Wanda Anime Sucks maybe? Or anybody else that's donating large amounts? And it's kind of funny because the names don't really sound familiar to me. Like they're new into this group. Could be Anime Sucks. Who knows? Could be Pete's. You never know.
It's going to be next one. But I have, like, a lot of things to pay off. Thank you. Yes, thanks, everybody. I know, Kimby. Like, get a life, right?
Excuse me, Kimby. I love how the reaction channels seem to be very, very informed on your finances. Well, excuse me, we wouldn't even really know about her finances unless she discusses them. So yeah, we're informed by her. And not only that, we work for YouTube as well. So we kind of know how the pay works there. So we kind of can figure out what her finances are, as well as all her bankruptcies, and all of that is public information. So yeah.
You ring money to spoil people. I want to share. I know it's like I have to move and like I'm asking people for money, but you don't understand like how it is here. Like a lot of people don't have much, and you know,
what does that even
we do
mean?
like use a lot. We do use a lot of the money we have to help with like, you know, food. Like the dinner today, we bought like all the food. You know?
Excuse me, the dinner that you had today, you said you were at your house. So isn't that the normal thing to do when you have dinner at your house, is you pay for the dinner and invite people over? So why are you stating that like you're some big shot paying for all the food? Shut up, Chantal. You sound stupid.
And I feel happy doing that. Like,
Jeez. I don't know. Like, is that, do you guys out there, charge people when you invite them over for dinner? Do you make them bring their own food? I know I don't.
I don't know, Maricon. I hope not. I think she'll adapt. Thanks for the super chat. I raised over 1K. You mean super chats? Yeah. Yeah, teardrop when you have it, you know? The super chat, it depends how much I'll be.
Oh my goodness, Whitey lover. The nerve of those cows saying they find her boring. Get real. Moo. Moo. I'm a cow. Moo.
Getting in October, which I'll be using the super chats as well. So maybe, let's say, she'll be fine in Canada. Yeah, right, Monica. Hi, Emily. 6,500? Wow. Emily, your picture is so funny. Vulgar, I don't blame you. Thank you. Wanda's amazing. Shamrocks, everybody who's helped.
Wait a minute. Dainty DeVito, Whitey lover, the nerve of you complaining reaction channels to a man that unalive another person. I'm not sticking up reaction channels, but that was gross. What did he say? The nerve of you complaining reaction channels to a man that unalive another person. I don't understand what that means. Is that referring to Charlie Kirk, I'm assuming? I don't know. I'm skip that. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's what he did. So he was comparing us reaction channels to the idiot that unalived Charlie Kirk. Is that what YouTube lover said, or Whitey lover said? YouTube lover, Whitey lover, whatever the hell your name is, you're an incel piece of crap.
Hey, Star. I know, it's really bad. I don't know, I guess I should go then, probably. Because if it's really bad, the connection... Yeah, Katie. Yeah. It's good, Lavisa? I know, Teardrop. It also shows how bad people want me to go home. You know? I kind of want to have enough. Like, I need to find a place. Yeah. Thanks, Bobby Joe. My fun's grown. Yes, I know. Maybe stay on. I should do a fun, like, not a fundraiser, but like a, you know, like a marathon stream, but not tonight because I'm so tired. Once a month, yeah, Katie.
Yeah, and I agree with Dainty DeVito at Whitey Lover, and they have theirs, which they are entitled to, but none. He's referring to, or they're referring to our opinions, because Whitey Lover said that that's their opinion, basically comparing us to the person that unalived Charlie Kirk. So, which they are entitled to, but none of them have unalived anybody. So comparing that is disgusting. I mean, that's the truth. Comparing reaction channels to that just shows what your mentality is, whitey lover. Like I said, you're an incel piece of crap.
Old school telethon, yeah. Why is my shisha finished? Like, what's going on? Hold on, guys. Oh, have I been on that long? Shisha? I'm stressed out. I need to quit smoking. I won't be smoking anything like that in Canada. Hold on. Go out and in.
We'll be smoking the other stuff. The devil lettuce.
All right, everybody. Am I back? Back in black. Back. 12-hour stream? I don't know.
Oh, look at Dainty DeVito calling you Whitey Lover out. Based on your name, sounds like there's a couple opinions people might have about you and what you believe in. Yeah, and you would be correct in that, Dainty DeVito. Because I believe
right, they don't count as smoking. Wanda's on fire.
I believe what Dainty DeVito is throwing down about Whitey Lover as far as what the name implies. And the name implies alt-right. Yeah, that's what I believe.
Yeah. Oh, Lavisa, really? Yes, Tiny Shamrocks, right? Because...
Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream here because it's about to cut out. Whatever that little brawl going in between Dainty DeVito and Whitey Lover. Good for you, Dainty DeVito, for calling them out on their bullshit. Anyways, that's it for this scam. I mean, clearly, you know, she stuck her foot in her mouth quite a few times in this scam. The one that really stands out to me is when she said she's going to be buying people gifts with the money that she's basically grifting off of people before she leaves. So that was a great statement, Chantal. Keep it up. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Maybe I'll post something later. I'll check out and see if she's posted anything new. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, I will see you when I see you. Bye.